Okay, good evening, ma'am and sir. Welcome back sa tuang Vice and Drug Education and Control. Diri na ta sa page 25, the Anti-Drug Operation Procedure and Strategy. I hope ready na ang tanan. Dayon human na mo sa inyo ang part 2. Wala pa. Okay, sige, at least relax lang, no. Dayon legal medicine, no. Legal medicine. Okay. Ang CDI nga kuan nga Specialized Crime Investigation with Legal Medicine. Sunod din na to ang ato ang exam sunod ang Vice and Drug Education and Control. Okay? Dayon, class, ma'am, anti-drug operation procedure and strategy. Well, anyway, Republic Act 9165 ang atong balaod sa anti-drugs, no? Evidence-based. Okay, siyempre, no? PNP anti-legal drug strategy should be evidence-based. Comprehensive and balanced approach. It is comprehensive and balanced approach that puts significant premium on both drug supply and drug. Pag may yung comprehensive and balanced approach, let's talk about the drug supply and drug demand reduction. So when we say comprehensive and balanced approach, kasi take note, anti-illegal drug strategy siya. Nata sa page 25. Kuan siya ma'am sir, kaya number 2, comprehensive and balanced approach. Let's talk about the drug reduction, drug supply reduction, drug demand reduction. Okay? So, ang supply atong i-reduce, ang demand ato pong i-reduce. So, kumbaga, na yung mga ginatawag nga pag mayong demand reduction, meaning wala user. Wala kayo yung gamit. So, let's talk about alternative development, mga initiative sa gobyerno, civic awareness and response. So, yun na, no? Then, intersectoral and participatory. It brings together with the effort the diverse stakeholders, families, mo yung mga stakeholders sa PDEA. Families, school, communities, workplace, civic groups and youth groups, media, no? Mga intersectoral and participatory. So pag mayong operation, bypass operation, entrapment operation. A bypass operation, that is undercover operation carried out by narcotics detectives, the PDEA. Entrapment operation, of course, let's talk about the apil na rin, no? Ang gambling drugs, ginatawag nila, ang ginatawag nga narcopolitics, yung ginatawag nila. Narcopolitics involve drugs, gambling, smuggling, no? So, team composition, when it comes to bypass operation, entrapment operation, night team leader, assistant team leader, pusher buyer, then there is a mark money. Kasi dito si ibabaw na tayo tawag nga evidence-based. So, number 1, ang mga kontrabando, mga illegal drugs and precursors, dangerous drug and precursors, then mark money. When it comes to the PNP and the PDEA, so the coordination requirements, when it comes to the anti-drug operation, the PNP and the PDEA, PNP units, you know what, PNP units prior to any anti-drug operation shall, as far as practicable, will coordinate the PDEA. So ang PNP and PDEA, there is a coordination within 24 hours from the time of the actual custody. No, in any case, the PNP anti-drug unit shall coordinate, inform the PDEA of the anti-drug operation within 24 hours. As kinagitawag nga as far as practicable, pwede mo coordinate. Pero pag mayong as far as practicable, when it remote places where coordination is not possible, so beyond 24 hours, when coordination will compromise the lives of the police. Kasi compromise, pinabitang mayabo sila sa info. Okay? But authority to operate, the PNP still possess the authority to conduct anti-illegal drug operations, provided that the case shall eventually be transferred to PDEA. Natay bypass operation, unsay requirement sa bypass operation. No? Class, ang ato ang TOS, kuan siya sa confiscation procedure to distraction. No? Well, when it comes to seize and search and seizure, no, sa kuan na yun number 1, warrant of arrest, search warrant, no, na yun na siya, primary na siya. Dayon kasi pag mayong kag warrantless arrest, search kinang warrantless search, warrantless arrest, warrantless search, dapat yun siya na yun nakasubay yun sa, di ba? Nakasubay yun sa exemption to the rule. Pag mayong kag warrantless search or warrantless arrest, mga sir and ma'am. So you read the kuan kuan sa si tawag gani. Pareha ng kuan class, sir ma'am. Kining note Department of DOJ Department Circular number 3 paragraph 2 and 3 stated that all anti-drug operation, no, all anti-drug operation require physical inventory, photography of seized and confiscated drugs. No, number 1 na to i-consider nga tanang physical all anti-drug operation. Kinang kita ninyo ma'am, sir. Kinang paragraph 2, no? All anti-drug operation require physical inventory, no? Okay? So, and photography of seized and confiscated drugs. The mandatory nature of requirements na siya does not distinguish between bisag unsa na with warrant or without warrant. So, number 1, in seizures covered by search warrant, the physical inventory and photography must be conducted in the place where the search warrant was served. That's the requirements. In case po sa warrantless seizure, such as bypass operation, the physical inventory and photography shall be conducted at the nearest police station, office, no, of the apprehending officer or team, whichever it is practicable. However, if dili siya practicable, nothing prevents the apprehending officer from immediately conducting physical inventory and photography of the items at the place where they were seized. So, sa physical inventory and photography, number 1 nga i-consider na to kung with warrant, with search warrant. Kung asa dapit na serve ang search warrant, didto yun na physical inventory o picture, photography sa mga na search, na seize nga mga kontrabando, no? Pero in case nga warrantless seizure, kasi siguro resulta sa with warrant, arrest warrant, like bypass operation or search warrant, no? The physical inventory and photography shall be conducted to the nearest police station or police office. Pero lang, if it is practicable, pero pag dili practicable, pwede ra dito sa lugar nga kung asa na seize ang mga ebidensya. So, ingon na. Paragraph 3, in case of non-observance of prescribed procedure, the apprehending law enforcement officer must present an explanation to justify the same. Pag wala na siya, wala na may inventory, wala na photography, so ang arresting officer karon mo present og explanation to justify, no? And must prove the integrity and evidentiary value of seized item, no? Kasi pag di mo na makuha, sayang na siya. Tawag na fruit of a poisonous tree. Sa letter D, no, naramgod class, the following, kining number 3, no, the following shall be strictly observed by the arresting officer. Kasi kung atong i-check ang TOS mo na mo na ang kuan jud lantaw sa TOS, mga sir and ma'am, from confiscation to sa tugingon diri sa kuan sa drugs, no? Kayut lang ha, ma'am sir. From confiscation to distraction. Naraw. Drugs. Naraw. From confiscation and seizure until distraction of confiscated item. So kini mao ni siya, mao ni ang procedure kasi naman gud diri ang kuan chain of custody requirements, no? So una na pag bypass operation, mao na, no? Number 3, the following shall be strictly observed by arresting officer. Arrested person shall be informed the nature of his arrest. Automatic na. The dangerous drugs, the paraphernalia and equipment, as the case may be, shall be immediately seized and taken into the custody of the apprehending of team. Then kining DOJ Department Circular number 3 mo sulod na dayon, no? Physical inventory and photography. Then ang letter D, the seizing officer shall submit the seized or confiscated item to the nearest PNP crime laboratory for the examination and analysis. What we are talking here is chain of custody, ma'am. No? So unsaon gikan sa pag-aresto unsaon physically inventory na photograph, no? Ikaduha, ang na-seize ug na-confiscate nga item kuan kinang una no, number 1, physical inventory and photograph didto sa lugar nga kung asa na serve ang search warrant, no? Kung kuan man kung walay search warrant, kung walay search warrant ba, no, warrantless seizure didto sa nearest police station, pero kung practicable. Pero pag dili practicable, dito na lang sa lugar kung asa nakuha or na-seize ang item, no, ang drugs, illegal drugs. Dayon ng ikatulo, kuan siya, ug wala man naka-picture or wala na physical inventory sa arresting officer, mo present sa explanation to justify sa iyang wala pag-picture o wala pag-physical inventory. No, iyan ang i-prove dito sa korte, sa piskal mismo, nga na integrity o evidentiary value ang iyahang na-seize nga mga ebidensya. No? Dahil ang iksunod, muna chain of custody of the evidence. Then sunod, ang na-seize o na-confiscate nga item dapat isubmit dito sa nearest PNP Crime Laboratory for examination and analysis. Then sunod, ang letter E, the arresting officer shall bring the arrested suspect to their office for proper custody, proper documentation, and proper disposition. Then the letter F, the arrested suspect shall be presented to the PNP Crime Laboratory for physical, medical examination and drug testing. So ingon na, no? Dahil pagkasunod dayon, kitong sunod page 28, the assigned investigator on case shall collate, no, the result of the examination and prepare the appropriate charges and refer to the case of the prosecutor's office for inquest proceeding. Na duha ka kalainan sa inquest proceeding ug sa preliminary investigation, ha. Pag mayong preliminary investigation, at large ang suspect. At large. Kinang after the crime has been committed, naka-escape siya ba? Pero pag i-inquest proceeding, meaning caught in the act. Nakuha ninyo? Caught in the act. Later, ato nang explain, ako inindot nga hanaw sana. Kung na mga reliable nga referensya. Ang ubang mga vloggers, pag mo explain na, walay referensya eh. Larang ba? Wapo yun na referensya according ni Kabastillas. Abogado na. Sir? You know what? Ang preliminary investigation o inquest proceeding, ang prosecutor yun ay mo. Kaya nga na sila, arresting officer, prosecutor yun. Ang kalainan lang sa preliminary o inquest proceeding, kuan siya, ang preliminary lagi, kuan siya. Ang purpose niya, makakuha kag warrant of arrest. Kasi naka-eskapo at large. Ang inquest proceeding, caught in the act, na-arresto na. No? Caught in the act, meaning warrantless arrest. O, kailangan pa ba kag-warrant? Dili na, hindi ni mo i-preliminary investigation kay ang purpose sa preliminary investigation mo kuha mag-warrant o arrest. Nako ni sir. Unya karon kay kini kay kuan man kinang nakut in the act man. Kailangan pagkag-warrant o arrest. Di na, imo lang i-inquest proceeding. Kay ang purpose sa inquest proceeding valid nga i-detain siya. Nako ninyo. Na ay valid nga rason, legal nga rason nga ato siyang i-detain. Nga nganong inquest kasi kailangan inquest kinang word nga inquest proceeding dinalian ba? Ngano man kasi aron dili maka-violation ang police officer or arresting officer sa reglementary period kay kung kuan sa reglementary period unsa man na arbitrary detention ang labas. Okay? Pero na ako'y nindot nga kuan na handouts nga naay referensya, reliable ang atong referensya. Okay, class? Dayon the same gyapon di lang sa police officer, the same sa NBI, PDEA. So the investigator on case shall thereafter submit a report to the chief of office or head, no? Si kina class. So kamulay bahalag basa na the same man na siya. Pero laos na ta dayon dito sa balikan lang nato ni ha. Kasi confiscation na kalandrakas niya itong announs, no? Sige lang. Dayon na confiscation, dayon ambak ta dre. Balikan lang nato tong ubos. Atong taas-taas gamay nga tong unlawful acts. Then 31 sa page 31. Custody and disposition, no? Custody and disposition. Kasi sunod na to, uman sa legal medicine, lisod ang legal medicine, specialized crime investigation and legal medicine class. Ma'am, sir, lisod. Nawa mo na tingala, basta part 4 and 5, lisod. Ha? Ay mo kabalaka at kinang part 4 and 5 nga strategy na ko nga question. Ato nang ma-counter dito sa kuan, sa marathon. No? Ang more or less manggod sa ato ang marathon, ako naka-record ni siya aron makadungog ang mga wala diri. Ang atong strategy manggod, review strategy or review sit up sa marathon whole January unta no ma kaloyan unta before ta mo bakasyon anang December at least man lang makasugod tag marathon no ana ba no sa marathon manggod ang away na to anang question puros ra exam question kwanta kinang exam nya dili ko na exam nga dili ingon nga by 100 per subject by area na so den pagawman ratio ta sulod din ko lecture din ta nganong A nganong B na inana debate din ta. Kaya nga mag-prepare ko ana kay nganuman madibatihan man ko ninyo. Sir, so man na sir, di man na mao ay na no. So ana na then maka-create na dayon kag strategy. Then exam magkuha na kinang SSS song sound syndrome LSS last song syndrome. No? Last song syndrome. Usa nang last song syndrome? Kinang mag-video ka din, human nag-video din nana ka sa imong balay. Di ba nagya po ng kanta diri ana. So ingon na siya. So mag last song syndrome ta. And that you know what that is scientific. So ang atong i-align ang TUS gyud siya mo ni mo na. Okay? Ma'am, sir. So ay mo kabalaga kasi matingala ko sa inyong kuana pag part 1 and 2, 3 anaking score. Pagka 4 and 5 dive. Dive na yun. 70, 69 na bindot kayo. Sus pagwa na dive. Na dive. Kasi ang comment niyo pasensya kayo mo. Siyempre mo sayon yung question ano aron ganahan pud mo ba. Then paggawa man at dive man yung lisod. No? Kaya aron matrain pud mo nang maglabat. Kaya nga sir ma'am, dapat seryoso ninyo pag-answer ha. Ayaw mo pag mo dedicate yun mo answer, humanon yun yung 100 items. Disiplina yun. Ayaw kay, human sa ko 20, tulog. Human kag 20, din basa. Guy, bitanog ni tulog. Pero ayaw gyapon. Nga ni basa. Basa sa ukadyot kay murag na keywords. Na pattern. Siyempre, naka-pattern jud na. Kung nakakuan mo, page 1, mo nakasunod jud na. Nakakabantay mo sa question. Nasunod jud na kaya ron, evaluate ba nga imong gibasa. Kaya nga na-comment, sir, lisod og mo answer og wa ka basa. Siyempre, kay nga naman, ganid man na, akong question ganid. Wala na ko nagirambol. Asa ko mo rambol? Dito na sa katubitang tibok area. Rambol yung imong utok ato. Kini karon mura ba gipilo nato ba nga hanay? Ana ba pagpilo? Nag-lecture ta, natay lecture na, kasabot ka, hanaw sa to gibasa, supporting hanaya. Then pagkahuman karon, mugsulod atong question nga libog. Pero ang pag-answer gyapon nimo hanay. Kay hanay man sa imong utok, no? So, mitanog bright ta tanan, di punta bright tanan. Di ba sir? So ina na atong approach. So ang ato lang na babalag di kay ta maayo jud kayo pero disiplinado sa pagbasa. Daghan ang nasakses ana sir. Disiplinado bitaw. Nga pag gamay score stand up gyapon. No, di kay mo surrender. Kaya I hope may encourage ninyo yung mga classmate nga ingon ana no. Custody and disposition ang atong gina-follow nga guidelines ani kining bago Republic Act 10640 an act further strengthen the anti-drug campaign of the government, amending some section or section 21 of RA 9165, no? Guidelines mo ni siya. The PDEA shall take charge and has custody of all dangerous drugs, plant sources of dangerous drugs, control precursors, no? Dayon sila'y maoy mo disposition. So, in word, proper disposition, kinabang i-dispose, no? Ato nang ikuan, kinabang proper disposition kanang murag pag i-distract atong ilabay something like that. So a certificate or chemistry report of a forensic laboratory examination result which shall be done by the forensic examiner shall issue immediately upon receipt of the subject items within the reglementary period that would enable the apprehending officer team to file the criminal charges with the prosecutor's office against the violators as prescribed by law. So yun na, paspas yun kayo ha, guys. Ang certificate, kaya nga karon matag province na, nanay mga ginatawag nga crime laboratory. Matag province sa PNP, no? Nanay crime laboratory. Nanay crime laboratory diri, no? Dayon, kasi, kuan man god, ang arresting officer, within the reglementary period, dapat nanay resulta. Aron ma-file ang kaso. Kasi pag di ma-file ang kaso, ipagawas man na ni kuan. Kaya nga naman, ma-arbitrary detention man siya. Ang kaso. So, number 2, when the volume of dangerous drug plant or when dangerous drugs, plant source, etc., would not allow the completion of testing within the time frame to file the criminal charges, pwede ra ang partial laboratory examination report. For example, grabe yun to, tulit-tulinada ang drugs. Unya, i-examine yun to tanan. At least man lang partial laboratory report sa forensic chemist. Pwede na. Then sa mga probinsya where no forensic or crime laboratory are equipped and operational for scientific drug analysis or when the distance from the existing PDEA man NBI or PDEA forensic crime laboratory to the place of seizure, unsa man atong buhaton? That requires several travel, copy of the fax mill. Ano na siya? Or any electronic transmission. Okay? Then ang number 4, in any case, the chain of custody, sir, ma'am. No? The chain of custody of the seized confiscated items received. Sir, namoy handouts? Kasi may handouts? Kamu, sir? Murag na naman ito handouts. No? Sige lang, sir. Ako lang ipalo up. No? In any case, the chain of custody of the seized confiscated items received from apprehending officer examined in the forensic or crime laboratory shall be observed. So, importante yun ang chain of custody. Kung sabi ng chain of custody, katotong isgutan ganiya. No? Ma'am, sir, asa man, nakapotograph na physical inventory sa arresting officer. Gi-turnover ni arresting officer dito sa forensic chemist or forensic laboratory. Then, ang forensic laboratory or forensic chemist laboratory, naghatag og report nga with regard sa dangerous drugs nga gihatag dito gi-submit dito sa arresting officer sa ilahang laboratory. Nga kung asa, dapat dili ma-violate ang reglementary period. Kasi pag na-violate ang reglementary period, kuan siya. Di ba? Naay konsekwensya, criminal case, makasuhan against sa atong makaso or makumit sa atong arresting officer. Nga kung asa pod, kung tulit-tulinada ang ato ang kuan, sitawag ni, ang sample, pwede partial. Dayon kung sa mga probinsya nga lisod nato makuan dayon ang report, pwede ra ang electronic report or fax mill, no? Depende. Pwede ra siya para mapasa lang or masampa ang kaso ato ang hatod dito sa piskal. Dayon, filing of criminal case and motion of distraction kini. No? After filing the criminal charges with the prosecutor's office, the apprehending officer or the PDEA shall file urgent motion for the immediate distraction. So with prayer for ocular inspection within 72 hours with the RTC of the city or province where the confiscation with prior written conformity, no? Kuan siya, kailangan makahatag nag-motion, urgent motion for distraction. Shall be heard and resolved within 5 days. No? So upon hearing, the court shall within 72 hours conduct ocular inspection. Ay na mo kabalakan ng remember. Pila ka oras-oras, kuan lang, kuan man na siya. May remembering sa kuan. Dayon, pila ka book question mo gawas gani sa distraction, no? 5. Pero apil na diri ang kuan. Kinang chain of custody, katong confiscation requirements, seizure of illegal drugs, until distraction. So, kini siya. Mo ni mga kuha na to, class. Ma'am, sir. Mo ni ang ato ang about sa distraction, no? Then, separate motion or petition for distraction. if a separate motion or petition for destruction was not filed in court during the preliminary investigation stage of the case of the accused, an urgent motion shall be filed with the court where the information is being heard with prayer for ocular inspection within 72 hours. So, ang kundi, ang regional trial court, within 72 hours mo conduct yung ocular inspection. Within 72 hours. Then within the 5 days, apil ng 72 hours, no, kailangan siya og makahatag na og urgent motion for distraction, no? Or kung wala man naka motion for distraction, class, no? Then within 72 hours nakakandak nag ocular inspection, unsa to? Pwede pwede na maka unsa tawag gani? Upon hearing, no? Asa to? Nara dayo. If a separate motion petition for distraction was not filed in court, nara, no? During the preliminary investigation stage of the case of the accused, an urgent motion shall be filed with the court where the information is being heard. So, kanus kung wala naka-file na motion, kailangan na urgent motion. Then after that, kanang second paragraph, the urgent motion for distraction shall be heard and resolved. Pag naka-urgent motion na, i-heard and resolved na within 5 days. Okay? So, ingon ana, ma'am sir. Then upon receipt of order, dito sa page 32, of distraction, PDEA. Ano din? Upon receipt of the order of distraction, within 5 days man i-resolve sa court, the PDEA shall proceed with the distraction or burning of the subject drug evidence within 24 hours. As far as practicable, no? Okay? Then, gini, ambak ta sa distraction process. Unsaon pag-distract? Cost, gasto day, kinanay pag-i-distraction na ang kuan, i-dispose na ang drugs. Kuan day siya, sir, na day gasto, ma'am. Kay kinsa may mo gasto. The cost of disposition and distraction of such dangerous drug shall be borne by the accused or offender. Ang mugasto day sa distraction, sa disposition, sa drugs, ang akusado. Without prejudice to the funding requirements of these guidelines, no? So, methods to use or method used to dispose dangerous drugs, natay tulo ka pamagi man yata. Number 1, thermal distraction method. Dayon, other lawful appropriate as authorized by the board o ang DNR. Then, ang marijuana lang, burning ang marijuana. Ang marijuana shall be destroyed by burning underground. Asay born? Underground. Kasi kung nana sa lang sa plaza, naunsa na. Underground. Then, kabalo ba mo kung kuha na third party, private, mo hire, o private third party nga mo kuhan. So, pwede po dinegosyo. Nga mutukod ka o kuhan. Kina nga ingunana nga kampanya ba nga mo destroy anang kuhan mo distraction anang kuhan mga illegal drugs. So kato siya mo to ako may share guys pro nadra handouts na ang the best of my capacity na capability para makabuhat og materials na subay sa TOS na nadra class. No? Dayon ambak mubalik ta dito gamay sa kuhan katong last topic nato diri. Sir, ma'am, sa ato ang kuan, kinang katong unlawful acts. Kasi sa TOS, napoy unlawful acts. No? Naay duha ka question mo gawas. Acts punishable under Republic Act 9165, pero kuan lang particular sa illegal trafficking of drugs, illegal drugs, then illegal possession, no? Na-address sa page. Sa to nga page. Page, kuhan siya, page 29. So, nag-focus lang sa illegal trafficking of illegal possession, no? So, nara na guys, Republic Act 9165, dayon unlawful acts. So, nadra, ang unlawful act mo ni illegal trafficking ni importation of dangerous drugs or controlled precursors and essential chemicals. So, import or bring into the Philippines any dangerous drugs. Import any controlled precursor and essential chemical. Halimbawa, mga chemical para magbuhat og shabu, no? Apil na siya. Di lang ingon shabu mo kuandre no. Ano mga control precursor ug essential chemical para makabuo og shabu. I-import diri sa Pilipinas, no? Dayon kuha na siya. Illegal trafficking na siya, no? Importation of dangerous drugs. Dayon who act as a protector or cuddler. Kinang cuddler, protector na siya. Or financier, no? Financier. Pwede ana. Dayon kinang number 2, pusher. No, kinang illegal position or pusher. Pamaligya, kinabitang any person who unless authorized by law, mamiligya, trade, administer, dispense, deliver, no? Dayon pusher, financer, protector, cuddler, kina. Then ang number 3 dito sa page 30, maintenance of a den, dive or resort. No? Any person or group of person who shall maintain a den, a drug dive or resort where any dangerous drug is used. Dito mo gamit, dito mamaligya or any form. No? Apil ang mga empleyado, ang mga visitors, apil na. No? Dayon, any empleyado of a den or resort who is aware the nature of the place, who is aware. No, who is aware, ha? And any person who, not being included in the provision of the next preceding paragraph, is aware. Apil na. No? Then manufacture, engage. Okay? Kinabitaw ng prima facie proof ana na yung mga laboratory, na yung mga chemical. Okay? Ang number 8. Guys, focus lang mo sa illegal trafficking, importation mo na. Illegal trafficking, importation. Dayon kinang number 8. Number 1 ug number 8. Para ako lang ibutang ng uban, no? Pero ang focus ra gyud sa TOS, number 1 ug number 8. Kinang number 8, possession of dangerous drugs. Okay? Number 8, dayon number 9, number 10, 11, use of drugs. Ang use of drugs, wa man gigamit, no? Pero nalang gyapon ra akong gibutang. Okay? Ma'am and sir. So far, mao na ang ato ang sa vice and drug education and control nga topic, nga subject. Thank you for listening, ma'am and sir. This is recorded and be uploaded to our YouTube channel.